Aryan, welcome to the interviews. So this is a kind of profound question, really, I think. I
Right.
hope you enjoy it. Are you resilient? Give me examples.
Um, I think over the years I've built up more resilience.
Hmm.
I know that when I was younger, when I was around about 10 or 11,
Okay.
getting into the stage of frequent exams and everything,
Hmm.
I realised that going to a grammar school, everyone's really smart.
Hmm.
And at first, I didn't really understand how to be resilient.
Hmm.
And because I wasn't getting the grades that my friends were getting, and I
Mhm.
wasn't as smart as them,
Hmm.
and realising that maybe turning things that don't go so well into upsides
Okay.
and be able to hit rock bottom and then work your way back up.
Hmm.
It's hard, but it's doable. And I
Hmm.
realized that over time that it's harder to be resilient, but it
Hmm.
has to be done.
Hmm.
I mean, recently I failed 2 driving tests,
Okay.
and I mean, it was hard. I cried about it the first time.
Hmm.
The second time it was probably worse.
Hmm.
But now I'm feeling better about myself. And
Hmm.
I'm planning to. I realize that mistakes can be turned into corrections,
Hmm.
and I'm trying to look for positives in some way.
Hmm.
If I got on the roads driving, maybe I wouldn't have been the best driver.
Hmm.
I'm thinking that if I keep working at it, I will get there someday.
Hmm.
Maybe the hardest solutions in life can be resolved by just working at it.
Hmm.
And knowing that it is doable,
Hmm.
just if I put my mind to it and I try and work hard for it.
Hmm.
I know that in the field of medicine, you have to be quite resilient because there are setbacks and not everyone knows everything.
Hmm.
I've seen that in a GP practice actually,
Hmm.
where the GP I was shadowing, the consultant, even though he'd gone through years and years of experience,
Hmm.
he actually had to leave the room and ask one of his colleagues to go through this scenario with him.
Hmm.
And yeah, he felt down about it, but he
Okay.
kept going at it and realized that once he got through the scenario,
Hmm.
by being resilient, he managed to actually gain understanding from it. And it was a learning curve. And
Hmm.
I'm sure that the next time he sees that patient with a similar category of care,
Hmm.
he knows what to do. And I saw that resilience and I thought that's really amazing.
Hmm.
And if I was able to employ that in a field in medicine,
Hmm.
and by gaining those skills and improving my skills even more,
Hmm.
I think that it would be great to being
Hmm.
a physician in the future. Hopefully.
Hmm. Okay. So we spoke about a few things that makes you think you might be resilient. Sometimes, right, the same resilience can be potentially dangerous or damaging.
Mhm.
Can you reflect on that and perhaps give us some examples?
Resilience can be dangerous or damaging. I think that maybe putting your mind to something that can't be done and accepting your limits
Mm.
could be a way to prevent resilience from being damaging, because you could damage yourself by having too much resilience.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes accepting defeat and accepting that maybe you're not so great at something.
Mm.
But all in all, I do think resilience is something that isn't as dangerous as it could be,
Mm-hmm.
but it can be in some regards to your own mental health.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is good to keep going, but taking some time to breathe about something, especially if you've done badly in an exam. Recently, I got my BMAT results back,
Mm.
and I'm not. I don't get a second chance at it.
Mm.
But if I dwell over it too much, it could be dangerous to myself. And if I keep thinking I can do this, and thinking about where I went wrong,
Mm.
the resilience in me could be dangerous and damaging to my own mental health.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's a fair viewpoint.
Okay. Thank you very much.